Go Tigers! Woo! All right, I have to brag about Carroll Tiger alumni. All right, as you can see,
she's a cheerleader.
I was not. I couldn't do a flip. I didn't make the cheer team.
I was like, are we doing
As
dancing
you
too?
can see, we have the beautiful Miss Vanessa back with us to teach us some new yoga techniques. Welcome back, Vanessa.
Thank you for having me, Kosa.
So as we've been mentioning, not only is it Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, but it's also Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, which is why we have all these gold trinkets behind us. So we're going to work on some techniques to create some mental health, some peacefulness within.
Yeah.
And how do we do that? Because, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, yoga, and everybody says it makes them so peaceful, but how?
It's honestly the breath work and just having your practice being self-aware. So the practice in itself starts to help bring awareness into your body.
Okay.
And with that, sometimes with depression, anxiety, all that stuff stems from the mind. So controlling the breath work mentally is going to stimulate wherever your mind goes, your body's going to flow with it. So controlling your emotions, your thoughts with your mind following, and your body's going to process through the practice of yoga. So we're going to do some simple sun salutations that help with the breath connect to the movements.
Okay.
And go from there. So let's go ahead and come to the...
That's deep.
If you want to try this at home.
She's a pro, Max.
It all starts up in the mind. Okay, so show us what we're going to do.
So we're going to go ahead and bring our hands to heart center. You're going to gently take a deep inhale. Lengthen the hands all the way up to the sky. Exhale softly. Bring the hands down to the front of the mat. Rise up, half lift, neutral spine. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Gently bring the hands up to the sky. Deep inhalation. And bringing the hands into heart center. As you exhale, softly bringing your hands by your side. Now you're going to go ahead and do those about 3 to 5 movements, 3 to 5 minutes. And then we're going to also show you some child's pose. So we're going to go ahead and come down to the mat. So people that can go ahead and do restorative, there's different types of yoga that we do.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and show it. And Mac, you're going to be here. We're not doing any
ready.
headstands, but I'm going to go ahead and bring it down. We're going to go ahead and come into child's pose.
Okay.
So child's pose is very, very beneficial.
Pose, right?
Yes.
I have no idea.
For the full
And you can try
variation
this at home.
Yes, you're going to go ahead and come onto your mat, onto your knees, and then you're going to softly, here is going to be restorative, where you use a pillow. You don't have to have a yoga pillow. It's just, if you have a pillow at home, you can go ahead and bring it.
I lie down?
Yes, you're going to bring the chest down. You're going to open the knees into a V shape, connecting the toes. Now here for the full practice, you can go and lengthen, bring the body, hands out, or come into restorative. There you go. Bring the hips back.
This is my favorite pose.
Yes, you come down and you bring your head to the side.
I'm going to go to sleep
Wait.
here. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't know. Oh,
There you go.
I have to stay on my
You gotta bring the
knees.
hips back.
I mean, I can't even do that.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so
So there you go. Relax.
So you feel
Lengthen
this
the
in
spine.
your lower back?
Yes,
Yes.
it reduces chronic pain from the lower back, but it also lengthens the spine. Lengthening the spine helps also to relax your nervous system that's behind your spine. So bringing and taking a deep inhale, focus onto your breath, deep inhalation.
Mac is about to fall
Exhaling
asleep.
nice and softly. Now here you can go ahead and bring your hands onto your side too as well. So as you bring your sides, you can go and bring the head to the hand. There you got it, Mac. Bring your hands down, gently, nice and slow.
You say I can't, and
Bring
then
your head to the side.
you can turn your head.
Okay.
There you go. Now focus on your breath, deep inhalation.
That feels good,
Bringing
actually.
the hips back
I
a
think
little
Mac
bit.
gets the
There you
most
go.
out of these
Good.
yoga segments because every time we catch him trying everything after the show,
There you go.
he loves
Okay.
it.
Now here you're going to softly come up, rising, bringing your hands in by your side and pressing up. As you press up, here you're going to go also come onto your glutes and come into focusing onto your breath. Now here, Mac, you can use a pillow if you want to sit on for the glutes.
Okay.
So that's great for
I'm
someone who
okay.
has a hard time
I'm
bending
okay.
their legs, knee problems.
I'm
That's
okay.
going to give you a little bit
So
of
if you
you're
were
okay?
more stiff than me, then you could do that.
Yes.
Okay, but-
So if you have problems like with your tailbone or anything to sit down tight hips, you can bring the hips to lengthen, bring the feet, or it helps bring the knees down to your mat.
Okay.
Okay.
And as you come here, you start to focus onto your breath work. So for example, if you have you're like nervous into an interview or something, you focus onto your breath work.
So I'm going to
having
say,
anxiety,
for those of you guys that know what sciatica is, for those of you that have golfer's back, this is good. It's a good stretch.
Anyone, moms who are carrying their babies around all
true,
day.
true,
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
And then the child's pose, which is what we just did, is great for workouts before, whenever you're lifting weights. It's a good stretching
Yes, it is.
technique as well.
There's so many benefits that come with the practice of yoga. So just going into a class, being with other individuals, there's no ego, there's no competition. It's
Right.
just about you, your mat, and your practice and being present into the moment. And that right there in itself starts to help bring awareness into your body, your mind, and your thoughts, and how you're feeling.
Absolutely. So before we go to a break, is this a good place to start for somebody who does struggle with any anxiety, depression, things like that? It seems so simple, but a simple position like this, deep breathing and centering yourself.
Yes, it's so insane because the breath work is just everything. So people, if you know how to breathe, you can do yoga.
Yes.
So there's honestly no excuses to not do yoga. So there you go, bring your hands
Sorry. Okay.
So just go ahead
Got
and
it.
focusing onto your breath. Remember, deep inhale through the nose, 4 to 5 seconds, exhaling nice and strong from the lungs, from down to the core.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Vanessa. We always love when you visit
Thank you
us.
so much for
And I have
having
to
me.
I have to say, I think Mac
at
enjoys it the
Mac.
most. Yeah. We hope
the
you got to
spine
try this at home, guys.
Love
We'll
it.
be right back. You're watching Coastal Living, and we're just going to find our center over here on set till we come back.
You're watching Coastal Living on KZTV, the only lifestyle show made in the Coastal Bend for the Coastal Bend.
Don't go anywhere.
We'll be right back.